That's how we record. Okay, hi.
Hi.
So this is your first New York Comic Con.
Yes, it is.
How are you enjoying it?
I love it. It's kind of a thrill to be a writer who usually spends most of his time alone with a computer to actually meet people who love the show and talk to them in person and get the response in person. So it's great.
You've been in New York for a couple of days. Have you walked the floor or like gotten to see anything else? Or
This is the first time I've been able to walk the floor. I've actually been very busy visiting family. I have a lot of family on the East Coast.
Oh, cool, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so season 3, are you going to split, it's 24 episodes as opposed to 12. Are you going to split it like most other cable networks do with like 12 and 12, or is it going to air like network shows?
Well, I have to leave that up to the networks to decide, but I do know what we're doing is we're going to do separate stories of 12 and 12 that are connected by our character arcs and themes, but the mysteries of each 12 are going to be different. We like to structure our seasons around the 12 episodes. I think it works pretty well in sort of a 3-act structure. We treat the first 3 episodes as the first act, the middle 6 as the second act, and the last 3 as the third act. So it works out quite nicely.
That was actually my next question. So, okay, in the panel, somebody asked a question about the Celtic mythology, and I was just curious, not necessarily vampires, but are we going to see any other supernatural creatures like Selkies or fairies or anything like that pop up in the future?
New supernatural elements arise this season, but I can't say if you're actually going to see any creature.
Okay.
Definitely no suits with tails.
Okay.
It was a challenge. It worked out really well, but it was very challenging last season.
And I have to know, are we ever going to find out either of the Stilinskis' first names?
Maybe the last episode of the show.
It's going to be like Wilson's face on Home Improvement. You don't find out until...
Possibly, yeah. Or Maris on Frasier.
Oh, yeah. Okay. I didn't really have anything else, but I asked Tyler, so I'll ask you, if you could have a superpower, what would you have?
I would probably have flight. What did he say?
Well, he said flight, but then he said he wanted to be really powerful in his finger, so he could just like throw people around.
Strength sounds pretty good too.
Yeah.
Flying just seems like it would be amazing.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you so much. I'm looking
Nice
forward to
meet you.
season 3.
Great.